All right, kids, so we are already back with another one. We got another DLC update for Sparking Zero. I don't know that I could consider this DLC, more like future content, either way. So there was some news that came out earlier again. So at first of all, they were able to find in the data for the game, we have icons here that show Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. So obviously, as we can see, like it says right here, they were originally going to be transformations. Right now, currently, if you're not aware, the way that it works for these characters, you can pick the transformation before or transform all the way up, whichever it is, and there are currently skill 1 abilities that make them these characters. Of course, for Goku, it's just going to be using Kaioken while you are in blue. It also changes his ultimate to reflect that, and then for Vegeta, he has an ability as well, where he goes beyond his limits and screams that he doesn't have any, because as we know, Saiyans have no limits. So yeah, from the data mining, we can see that again, they were supposed to be their own transformation, their own characters even. Why it was scrapped, who knows? Again, it may just be people that said there were too many, again, slots with Gokus and Vegetas. I have seen that as a common complaint in every Dragon Ball Z game, really, because people forget who the main characters are. But yeah, maybe they again just didn't want to add 2 more slots of these people. And again, lots of people will point out that you have this on the cover, the SSB Vegeta, and he isn't his own character in the game. But at the same time, again, slot constraints, maybe things like that. So again, it's just mostly people saying the same, and the common consensus I will say is usually this: Blue Kaioken Goku's fine because it kind of is. Kaioken is a technique, so him stacking that technique on top of blue, fine. Him having that as a technique, also fine. Blue Evolution Vegeta is a transformation, so it is valid to say that it should have had its own, slot, because it's not a technique that he's using, which is how it's portrayed in the game. He is transforming. Now, on top of that, this is news that we got earlier as well that has actually been finalized and looked a little bit more into, and they were able to find again this icon for Belmod, and they said he may be coming in as an NPC for custom battle mode, but when you look into it, it actually turns out, where is it? Okay, well, whether I can find it here or not, it was actually confirmed that he may not actually just be an NPC. There is a chance that he will be a playable character. Now, he hasn't done a great deal in the series, of course. If you watch, you know that. Most of his character interaction is just glazing Jiren and saying how great Jiren is and how he'll never be beat and Jiren has no limits. That's kind of what he does. In the manga, I will say he does show off a little bit more in the God of Destruction, little Royal Rumble Battle Royale that they have. So I don't know how many people, again, would be like looking and clamoring for Belmod, but it happens. There's going to be people who are like, yay, Belmod, I've been waiting for this, I'm so excited for this, things of that nature. So to continue, another thing that we found, the boy, Super 17, Mr. Luxurious long hair himself. Just look at him. So they did say that, again, right here, they did find, data miner was able to locate some ID of S17 under a base character ID, which again indicates he would have been a playable character. Again, and this is there was another reliable one who says it's nothing more than a guess, but again, as it says right here, if you look, the voice actor for Super 17 responded to the tweet. Again, it's just a bunch of dots. Sure, it's very cryptic. I feel like that just indicates an NDA. because there's no reason to respond if you can't respond, you know? But if you aren't able to say anything, this is a good way to let the fans know, hey, listen, I can't say nothing, but... And on top of that, again, a main argument was, you can say that, oh, sure, this doesn't prove anything, but realistically, why in the world else would there be an S17 in there? We already have Dragon Ball Super 17, so there is no other S17 that even makes any sense. And listen, I'm not one of the people who is like, man, they didn't include him, the game is ruined. But I am a big Super 17 fan. For honestly, through the video games, if you ever watch GT, his arc was probably the worst. It was horrendous. A lot of things about him didn't make any sense. His arc was short, and whatever he did sucked, but great in the games. Same way I feel about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, honestly. But yeah, in case you don't know about the about Super 17. Nobody can beat him when he's Super 17. So if Super 17 is coming along with again all the other DLC that we've been looking at, whether he's straight up as part of a DLC or maybe his own thing or whatever goes on there, that would be a beautiful thing. So this is some of the stuff again that we uncovered just today, and I gotta say again, I love how much news is coming out about this game. This game has not been out that long. I think it'll be a week tomorrow. So yeah, we are already getting tons of information about things coming, things on the way, what they have planned, what we're looking at. And there's already a great deal to do in this game. The game offers you so much. And then on top of that, they just keep adding more and more. So we're looking forward to this. I'm not sure when it's coming or how or any of that. We just have the information that's there, that it exists. So we will see shortly, I'm sure, exactly how all of that goes. And until then, again, we'll just be waiting. And listen, again, remember,